Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. We're going to be playing another run, except we need to play custom mode. Presets. This will be preset 5. And then we can hit Y. Then we can do Vampire Killer. You know, Vampire Kipper, that works too. Vampire Kipper run. Then, equipment. Melee weapons. So we want to disable brutality melee weapons, except for the Vampire Killer, and that way we'll actually get it on our run. We need to do a Shovel Knight blueprint at some point, we'll get that. Rapier, Meat Skewer, Valamont's Whip, Hayabusa Gauntlets and the Boots and Spike Boots and Sandals, Wrenching Whip, Oiled Sword, Torch, Frantic Sword, Flawless, Flint, Crowbar, Flashing Fans, Vorpan, Tentacle, Snake Fangs, Iron Staff, Ferryman's Lantern, Hattori's Katana, Abyssal Trident, Bone, Pure Nail, Hard Light Sword, Machete Pistol, Hand Hook, Bladed Tonfus, Queen's Rapier, Dagger of Prophet, Alucard Sword, Star Fury, Panchaku, Baseball Bat, King Scepter, Morning Star, Whip Sword. And then we only have the Vampire Killer remaining. So in theory, we are going to, actually we need to get rid of ranged weapons too. Inventory Bow. Not a lot. Hemorrhage, Pyrotechnics. Firebrand we're gonna keep because we need to have something that can activate the whip. And we'll try it with Firebrand. See how that works. Throwing knives, we can get rid of Fire Blast. Laser Glaive. Shields. Frontline Shield. Salt Shield. Bloodthirsty Shield. Alucard Shield. Now I will leave one shield up just for the hell of it. Let's leave the Bloodthirsty Shield so we can have a shield in our backpack if we so desire. But there we go. We have brutality only weapons, fire enabled, or the whip should work. Salvito MM says, have a good night. Have a great night. You're leaving us today. And then we save. I'll pick my own blueprint. Actually, I really like the Bobby outfit that we're using. And then custom mode, launch custom game. Now in theory, that whip should be extremely prevalent on this run, which enables us to more easily get our Chivo. Look at all those broken flasks up there. I like the way that that stuff has been integrated into the game. Like you can see the broken flasks and everything. 2 loots and 2 Bibles. I think the game is trying to tell me something. I do see a whip. Sorry, not a whip, but a hook. Not exactly the opposite of a whip, but you know, kind of curved. For early game though, why don't you give me a Nerves of Steel, and then we're gonna be desperately on the lookout for both new weapons and new skills, because our skills effing suck right now. We will go brutality. I suppose the whip is a timing on this right. The whip is a tactics equipment, I believe. But I still think I would prefer to try this as a brutality build. I think that'll work. It'll work just fine. That is not what I meant to do. I just wasted, yeah. I am so dumb. What did I do? I accidentally used vampirism, sacrificed 39% of my maximum health, recovered 0, and then smoke bombed. Not exactly a great performance there. In fact, swap those so I don't accidentally press the button again. I'm gonna need a new skill pretty quickly, otherwise I'm just gonna constantly be sacking my own HP for no freaking reason. This weapon is also not gonna, oh, it's very good, let's take it. That weapon's also not gonna last for very long. It does not actually have piercing as a result. Yeah, we'll take this. As a result, this bow, I mean, I only took it just to get me through the floor, basically, but I don't know if it's even gonna last that long. All right. Shop? No. Toxic sewers. I'll go toxic sewers again. I don't care. You knew you had to deal damage, you just didn't know to whom. Now that's if I had the face blast. I like that look of determination on my face when I'm activating the bow. Okay, please get rid of vampirism, I'm gonna get myself killed. Vampirism, like, I guess maybe even later in the game, once you start scaling brutality, it gets a lot better, but starting off, it's just terrible. I'm also not going to take a new skill. Because actually, Smoke Bomb, while not being incredible, is decent enough. What we really want to get rid of is the weapon soon. You know, I will take this over Barnacle Trap. I see it. I saw the diamond too. I would like to think anyways. Please, thank you. We'll take extra jump. And we're on a good... What? A good roll right now. Getting an extra bonus scroll in floor 1 is always a good feeling. And he says, I avoid the sewers like a plague unless I have poison immunity. I always manage to ruin my kill streak with poison pools. I hear you on that one. Oh, I thought they were on a timer. Did they even come up when I was on the platform above them? That's like the #1 thing that they need to change in this game is they need to give those spikes a different visual indicator when they're on a timer versus not. I can't tell you the number of times I've just walked into a trap because I thought it was pressure plate and not timed. Dead Cells devs, I love you. I hate your damn spike traps. Oh, I couldn't get you in time. Ah, this does not do that much damage. I thought I remember that doing a lot more damage, but I think part of the reason is that we're so under-leveled in the early game. In particular, man, I could really go for some more. No, don't do that. Freaking weapons. You thought I was gonna say scrolls. They seem like good traps. I guess, you know, in theory, they are doing their job and they're doing it very well, aren't they? Just because I don't like it doesn't mean it needs to be changed, I suppose. But also, come on! Should we go on this run? We went to the Watcher last time. It went beautifully. We could go to the Watcher again. We could go up to the Morass and the Nest. It's always a fun time up there. Fight Nest Boss. Hopefully we'll have some better equipment by then. Although the Vampire Killer is not gonna be able to burn the enemy, but... How are these secret spots shining so bright? Is it a mod? No, it is accessibility settings. You can disable flashing, reduce the concealment of secret zone entrances. You can't toggle no blood mode during a run. Secret zone, reduce the concealment of secret zone wait, is that that's the thing that shows you the secret rooms? Oh no, that's like the things in the walls, like the plants. Background filter, you can outline the hero, the enemies. You can have secrets have an outline. You can choose the color on everything. You can change the color of your scrolls. This was the accessibility update that they put in the game, I don't know, long time ago. It wasn't that long ago, actually. Just a long, long time ago. These gosh darn Dead Cells developers put in extra things into the game. For some reason, I thought that was gonna be a weapon shop. It is not. Let's go up to the morass. We're gonna be looking for a whip. We're gonna fight, do I really wanna fight Nest Boss? Dude, I mean, no, I'm gonna go to the sewers again. Does it feel like cheating? Turning that up. I mean, yes and no. I do runs with it on and with it off sometimes. Sure, actually, so this is hidden passage. Let me go to options, accessibility, secret zone visibility, reduce the concealment. I don't know if that actually made a difference here. It doesn't look like it changed this. Maybe this accessibility option is not what this does. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, I sometimes I have it on, sometimes I turn it off. I had it on because last run, we actually had, this would make for a great tactics run, by the way. Last run, we actually had 4 early secret zones, and I wanted to see if we could find more of them. I think we're handling this run incorrectly, in a very specific matter. I think we should not have gone brutality. I think we should have gone tactics. And we should have gone tactics and then just rolled brutality to roll the specific vampire killer to pick it up at some point during the run. Since it is a, a tactics piece of equipment, it would have there we go, as long as they're on fire. Yeah, since it's a tactics piece of equipment, it would have been perfectly viable on a tactics run, although we would have had significantly less HP, which is certainly something that I do worry about. So it's a bit weird right now. Because we're kind of doing a tactics run, and I have 1 level in tactics. You know what? There you go. Now I've got actually 1 level in tactics. But eventually, I'm sure we'll find a new weapon at some point. A brutality weapon at some point. Let me clarify. Yeah, maybe it's these things that get a little bit unconcealed with the unconcealment filter. I don't know. This is gonna be awkward. Possibly for a while I'm just rolling a bow until I find a weapon. I mean, I'm so surprised that we didn't get any brutality weapons. Like, that just seems strange to me. I saw that egg come down, trying to hit me with the freaking egg. Or maybe there was a piece of the brutality equipment and I just didn't see it. Always a possibility. I will say, I know that we have a Okuto's bow right now, but it's not in this color that we wanted. Man, I would love to just have one of these though, in the color that we want it. Okay, random weapons. Hey, firebrands, imagine that. Free roll for a new weapon. Hey, a vampire killer, imagine that. Healing or just damage? Please give me the damage. Okay, now I have a weapon. It took a long time to get a weapon on this run. Jeez. It's a legendary Nerves of Steel. What the hell? That's what I want to know. What the hell? It's like, I just had Nerves of Steel, and I just had a run where our colorless Nerves of Steel showed up. All right, tell you what. We only need to kill the final boss with the vampire whip. We can roll whatever we want up until that point. That being said, this thing doesn't have piercing, which makes it significantly less viable as a weapon. We should probably get a little bit more familiar with the, although shots do leave a trail of flames, maybe you roll this and the vampire killer. Critical hits up 50%. Good lord. Yeah, maybe you roll this. If anything survives the shot, it'll be lit on fire, right? Interesting. Interesting. We're gonna remember to not take no mercy. I will take it early, but if you remind me, I won't take it late game. But I will take it early game, because I like it. Especially for rolling fire, we do want to be able to get, oh crap. We do want to be able to get, oh! Didn't quite, what is happening? Can I like have a moment please, game? Jesus! Okay, I'm gonna just heal up real quick. First heal used, but that was a very chaotic, let's say. Good lord. Holy moly! Poisax. No, thank you. By the way, even though I have restricted a lot of the brutality equipment in the game, we might still find legendaries of that equipment. Whether or not something is locked does not actually matter for it spawning over the course of a run as a legendary. So if there does appear a legendary assassin's dagger, that's normal. I see it. I blame the biters for killing Abe, says Arcatraz. They are annoying. Really, it's it was the elite rampager spawning in an area that it was hard to hit him and get away from him either. Just annoying as heck. Double damage broadsword. Fire damage on its own is doing quite a lot. There's a few enemies remaining. Actually, there's a lot of enemies remaining. It looks like I missed quite a few. We'll backtrack, we'll kill them, and then we'll get out of here. By the way, I don't really care too much about losing one heal. What we'll do is we will just find a level in the future to get a heal from. And we can go to the bank if we want, buy some heals there. Floor is usually pretty tough though. Could also go to the Ring Sanctuary Sepulcher. I guess Dracula's Castle has a heal, but that's a long way away. So I don't know. We'll figure it out though. That does not last very long, does it? Did he have a poison indicator on his head? seemed a little strange. Climb up. We could rob the bank to afford those heals. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that on this malaise-infected island, the healthcare is just as bad as it is in the United States? I gotta rob the bank in order to afford my healthcare? Well, if that's the way it's gotta be, that's the way it's gotta be. Look, I like being complete, you know? Getting all the things. Oof, too real, oof, oof. There's what I was looking for. Also, eat entrails from the fallen foe. Surely that's good for you. Alright, don't forget this. We already hit 62, so... Sorry, 60 as well. 60... We hit the 60 door, we don't need to worry about it if we get hit on this room. Take brutality. I'm gonna be looking. Haha! I'm gonna be looking for more brutality to get a lot of damage for the early game. Are we gonna fight the Watcher? Where can we go from here? We can go Corrupted Prison, which can go up to the Ramparts. Nah, we'll go. I'd rather go Watcher than the Ramparts. Are we done? Yes. Let's get out of here. Ding. There's it. Worth it to clear the level? I mean, I was looking for the food. Well, I'd like to say that that's the reason why. In the back of my head, I was like, there's something missing on the floor. You gotta go look for it. So I looked for it, and I was like, oh, right, food. Since there's always one food per floor in an enemy, at least. Who goes bow? I like it, but a little slow. Probably equip this for the floor. It does 5,000 DPS. That's more than, I mean, that's easily more than anything that we have. Should we re-roll it? Yeah, we need to get piercing. Shots pierce, plus damage on a poisoned target. I'll accept it for now, just because it's piercing and it's so important, but of course I would like to have plus damage against a burning target, but we'll get that later. We just need something to help us clear out the prison. Low power. You can't expect me to take it right now. That's why I like the weapon. You know what? If you're gonna be like that, seems pretty good. Dun. It's actually like pretty good damage that synergizes very nicely with brutality because brutality is fire. course, the only thing that is scary is just that it is melee, of course. Oh, it's a 50% heal. You know, there's a reason for me to take this, I think. The reason for me to take this is, oh my God. We know that it works very well against the Watcher. We had a good Watcher run last time, so we're gonna do it again. You're still slowed. Even if hold on. Even if you can't be stunned, you can still at least get slowed. And you know what? I think I will take that powerful grenade over the lacerating aura. You can take the rest of the night off, my friend. Stay safe, my friend. Did we kill everything? That was a fast floor. We have 0% malaise. Let's do the trial first. Then we'll take the heal in case we do run into a spike or something. In fact, we could just run through the whole thing and just heal up by the end of it. So no reason. Grab the health. Grab it later. A lot of money to be had on the floor as well. More money. I did not do a very good job of grabbing the money when I was going through this, but enemies first. Eyeballs second. How do you drop an item that you're holding with your head? Because I thought you could like move food and then put it down, but whenever I've tried it in the past, I've just eaten the food with my head. So I must be misunderstanding something. How that whole thing works. Careful. I think we got one extra jump. Easy. No problems. Let's go grab the food and then we're out. I like our equipment. I even like the fact that we have a pretty decent Nerves of Steel in our backpack. 50% bonus damage on a crit. That's a lot of damage. And I could see myself using that, maybe even dodging creates a toxic cloud. Maybe even on the Watcher. Might be a good way of dealing with the tentacles without me having to get close to them. Dun, 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 dun. All right, good floor. Good floor. What I don't want to have happen though is die to a cursed chest. I don't want any more cursed chests for a long time. Yeah, I'm not going to be using the bow too much in the near future, so let's not worry about it. Let's go for... Melee kills make you invisible. Yeah, sure. I feel like with our fire damage, we're not really doing too many melee kills, but... Hello. Ah! Yeah, like the firebrands just kill things. I can't believe I actually missed you with the fire. I just hit you with the stick. We should go through the door. We should see if there's enemies. There are enemies. If there's enemies, I'm leaving you for a possible curse chest, because we know there's no curse chest in there. It would have been on the door frame. Nope. I refuse. Another 50% heal? What did I do to deserve this luck? Hopefully I got people looking out for floor secrets as well. I would love to find more of them. Although that's like rich asking people to keep an eye open when I could just turn on the thing that shows me them all the time, but I should have just rolled through the hole, but I don't know why in my head I'm like, don't do that. For some reason. No. Although I do like the idea. Oh God! What the hell was that? That's something I've never seen before. Jesus! Stuff out of my nightmares. The tentacle was carrying a mushroom with it, and you know, I know how that sounds. Zoomer Shroomer. Vampire Killer. It's a lot better than the one that we currently have. So we'll probably upgrade, but let's not do it right now because we need to continue exploring. Segas Jr. says, a weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Just surprise Metal Gear. Oh, what the hell? Since when do tentacles carry minions? That's so just like freaking weird. That is extremely strange. Tentacles care not for consent. I do not consent to seeing that. Scares the life out of me. That's gonna scare the hell out of me. That was just, I see it, by the way. I'd rather not use another heal, but there's plenty of heals on the floor. Let me grab this so I don't forget it. That's 2 runs in a row where we got 4 of these. That's pretty crazy. I'm also realizing what I need to do is I need to activate my Serenade more often. I'm completely neglecting it. Which we should really not be doing. I would like to also grab a little bit more HP. And you know what? Let's go all in. Full HP. 8 kill. We'll try to get to 60, although at this point, they've taken so much damage, I don't know if we can. Wolf Trap. Wolf Trap's quite good against this boss, but let's not worry about it. It's just the most freaking scrolls and scroll fragments I've ever seen. Is there a trick to getting by Derelict District without getting wombo comboed into your next play? Through even on normal mode, the map ends my runs. I'm just trying to see if there's any blueprints. Edils, I'm sure there's blueprints in the Derelict Distillery. Biome sucks. Unfortunately, that's just kind of what it is. Biome's hard. Like, really hard. The running joke for me is that that's the biome that I go to when I want to lose my run. It's insanely, like, difficult platforming, and those freaking barrels are just annoying as hell. I don't go there anymore, but really all I can say is just good luck. You know, you gotta do it once and maybe a couple of times to get some blueprints, and then you can just never go back to the biome. He's gotta knuckle up and do it. As much as I wish that was not the answer. What is with this level generation that I've been having recently? So many just like clusters of things. Scroll fragments, runs in which I'm getting just like the most amount of bonus scrolls I've ever seen. Something's going on with the RNG is all I'm saying. Oh, all of this sucks. Connie says, my heart skipped a beat once it spawned for the first time. What spawned for the first time? RNGesus is against you. RNGesus is with me. Freaking, we've already picked up 4 bonus scrolls. Get out of here. Hey. Random skills. I like my skills, though we may upgrade. Oh, the distillery spawn. I mean, distillery's always in the same place it is in. It doesn't really spawn. Oh, why did I turn around? It's like I'm scared of them or something. We got to 60. Let's go. Should have checked the map. There's no cursed chest, though. Dun, 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 dun. I also did get rid of a extra jump amulet. Hopefully this one has an extra jump on it. Nope. Well, kind of a lucky place to land. We didn't actually get hit by anything. All right. That was very easy. Something about this fire is just doing a lot of damage. And then I forgot that this is the weird level where the Melee's break-even point, or the Melee's end point, is like when there's 4 enemies remaining. I don't know why. You have to get to the throne room first for it to start spawning. I think you have to beat the game once before it can start spawning. I guess I don't really know the spawn criteria for it. HLR Manuel, welcome. What is the weapon? So we have firebrands, and we have the vampire whip, which crits on fire. And since it looks like you're just joining us, we're trying to kill vampire Dracula man. Sorry, I kind of forgot his name for a second there. With the whip. Oh, I hit this. Trying to kill him with the whip. And it's an achievement, and it's the last achievement I have in the game. Oh, dude, let's go. Bonus scroll right before the boss. 700 HP, it's fine. Fire grenade. We have fire, so this seems not that good. I think I threw it and it's just rotating in the air going... Yep. As this thing is in the air, it goes... like it's being thrown. I guess because it, you know, actually is. I love the one-shot execution. There's no teleporter on this side of the map. That's very awkward for me. Excuse me, coming through. Did you do that door you were saving? You know what? Orc, no, I did not. Thank you for the reminder. Let's see, where was that door? It's right here. Maybe that's the reason why there were so few enemies remaining on Melee's end, but I was saving this. Magic missile, powerful grenade. Yep, slightly better. Boom, 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 boom. Jackman says, damn, filling your tire with air sure is expensive. I guess that's due to inflation. Bum 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 bum. Jackman, everybody, Jackman, woo! Just for that, Abe is going to increase the cost of highlighting text. You know what? It would be a good channel point money sink. Guys, what do I do about the whip sword? Is the whip sword any good? It does crits for 1.5 seconds. You deal crits for a longer window, plus 15% damage. It seems great. Will you use Acrobat Pack? That's a good question. We probably don't need it because the Firebrand whip combo seems to be doing enough damage to kill enemies anyways. And I really like getting a shield, even though we don't have one right now. Oh right, we can't even hold the Firebrands if we hold this, because it's a crossbow? Like, I can't put it in the backpack either. I can't take it if we can't take the equipment. We need to hold on to the equipment so that we actually have it for when we get to Vampire. Dracula! I don't know why I keep calling him Vampire. Seems like a fun weapon, but like, I have a very strict requirement for this run, so I think I'm gonna have to pass on it, even though it does do just disgusting damage, but you know, we just can't really take it because I have other things to do with my time. Like, because here's the thing: what if when we get to like the 4th biome, we're like, okay, now I need to go buy another whip, and then there's skill shops. What are we gonna do at that point? Nothing? Yep, that's exactly right. We're gonna do freaking nothing because there's nothing for us to do except lose. So I can't really get rid of my equipment. If I could put it all in the backpack, that's one thing. At some point in the promotional animations for the game, I do hope that they bring up the fact that that's a very strange way of running up a wall. I want someone who's actually played Dead Cells to, you know, fit in meta jokes in the animations. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Cat. Wait a minute. Never try that again. No touching. If you go looking to get sliced, you'll get it. Okay, we're on! He hit me. You can pet your pets, and the pet smacked me. The cat likes it. Apparently you can pet Mushroom Boy. You can pet any of the pets. Maybe you can pet the owl too. Cat's fine. Hold on. Also, give me 20 seconds. Edil says, lost a few runs using it, never again. Oh, the whip sword? The one time I tried to use whip sword, I noticed that it had kind of a long lock delay on it, but I don't know if that is actually the case. It's been a while. The cat won. Yes, you can make your familiars fight to the death. Sorry, cat, but you won. That just means you get left behind. You get to live. The sword might be obsessed with you, but not that obsessive. Well, no, the sword is obsessed with killing, not necessarily with me. I think we want this. I like our mutations. They're good enough. Let's go to the crypt. Could probably reroll to get like a fire damage synergy or something, but I think the boss is easy enough that we are not going to need that. Hopefully we don't take a whole bunch of damage. Hold on. Can't help but feel like the damage could be a little better, a little faster maybe. I want to hit with the sword. Close one. Come here. I knew, I saw it coming too. When there was such a big delay between when the tentacles following me. You're dead. I knew that was gonna happen. By the way, you can use both the cat and the sword in a run. You only get that little animation in the interstitials when you are done with a level and you're in the hallway with the collector and all that nonsense. That's the only time that happens. You can safely use them on a run together. Graveyard again. Let's go back to the slumber. The slumbuary. Oh no. I hate dying, or not dying, but I hate losing the flawless, but it happens. I got pushed to one side and I knew that it was coming. I just could do nothing about it. Couldn't stop it. I like that we can use the serenade on the Dracula fight. We can just put it away before we get the kill. But I'm gonna have to remember to put it on like Y so I don't accidentally use it. That's easy. You're gonna follow me. I'm looking at the level like, I wonder what the easiest enemies are to kill with that curse, which we're gonna pick up. I hate getting good curses, man. But they're just a part of the system, aren't they? I'm glad he died quickly because we couldn't burn him, which meant we were not getting any crits off of him. You two should be very easy to kill with cursed. Maybe not so much you. Man, that powerful grenade is really powerful, huh? Actually doing a pretty good job. Yeah, we'll do that later. If I don't go into the room, it won't show up as visited on the map. So I'm more likely to remember to go down to it. There's a scroll of power I completely blanked on. One of those. Not what are those, one of those. I think you're actually attacking the biters, not me. I was gonna say we probably should not be... Damn it. Yo, get Serenade out there. We probably should not be killing all of these enemies so we can kill them all with their curse, but killing the golems is probably okay. I see money. I see money. The pit. Back to the pit. I will probably go this way, I think. This is probably to the left of the cursed chest. Go for it. If we're getting cursed chest, we should probably get the, Okay, I guess we're gonna fight some enemies first on the way down. In hindsight, I guess I wish I'd left them alive. But there's more to kill, don't worry about that at all. There's always more to kill. Except, where the hell are they? Oh, I see it, it's down there. It's actually a bit of a long walk. Which means I'm gonna have to go through this zone. I wanna go through this zone when I have the curse. So you know what? Let's go through the other side. I'd rather go down top than top down. Just trying to figure out the best way through this, you know? Actually, these enemies seem to be extremely easy, so... except for you. Oh. Got him. Holy water. I'll give the legendary one a chance when it shows up on my runs at some point. Oh, 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 oh. Symmetrical lance, goodbye. Okay, careful. Blaze is increasing, but not that much. You got plenty of time, my friend, plenty of time. Actually, surprised we got out of that one scot-free. Nope. Shit. Oh my god, that was the worst case scenario is a demon or actually a worst case scenario would be a golem being aggroed by Serenade. Second worst case scenario is a demon being aggroed. Let's not aggro him then. You're the easy enemy. All right, we're gone. We're good. We're gone? We're gone? Apparently we're playing Gungeon again. Okay. It's been done. Move on. It'd be funny if this was another cursed chest. I don't know if that could actually happen. Like, I don't know if the side rooms can be cursed chests or if it's just the main chest on a floor. Yoink. I mean, the damage with this whip, you gotta admit, is pretty good. Now, whether that's due to the weapon being good or the fact that we have additional scrolls going along with it, I don't know. Gungeon. Sometimes I'm concerned Abe never left the gungeon. Why would I want to leave the gungeon? It's where I always belong. The gungeon is home. The gungeon is life. There is another chest. Cursed? Oh my god, it is! It's a free chest. Let's go. We should have plenty of time to complete it. We don't quite have mapping yet though, but we'll get that soon. I do like a frost blast, but I like the run that we have so far. Oh, good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might have to carry the curse with us for a little while, but hopefully only a little while. Weapons. I think it's about time that we consider upgrading. It's been a while. Let's get Firebrand 9. I mean, we already have Firebrand 8. We also have a Vampire Killer 8. Maybe if we save our money, we can upgrade in the future. We got time. Hopefully. And if we don't, whatever, we'll be on a level 7 instead of a level 8. Now I'm just trying to be very careful about things because we do have this curse. I do see that there's an enemy over here. Ooh. Just one of you. I don't know why, but for a second I thought, oh no, it's gonna get me. It did not. Spoilers. I don't know if enemies in statues will show up on the map, so I thought I would just run through it real quick. We have plenty of time because we're so close to completing the melees. Any kills we get are extraordinarily helpful. Although now that I think about it, I think one of these is actually a elite. Maybe that's why I ran past a cluster of enemies. They're not an elite, they're just kind of chilling. Was the elite up here maybe on this level? No, it's not an elite. Rather not. This is where it gets incredibly scary because if there's something in a wall, it can come out and attack me as soon as I jump down there. That was also dumb. They're not gonna get me. We're looking for statues. Do we see any? Good. I think there was a door that I never went through, too. Ah, there it is. This is why sometimes you save an occasional door. Enemies or no? No enemies, that's fine. Da, 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 da. I don't see any more enemies to kill, unfortunately. So I think we're gonna go to the Sepulchre with a 3 streak remaining. That's not terrible. I mean, there's gonna be a cursed chest down on the Sepulchre anyway, so, you know, just don't get hit down there. Would have loved to have hit 60 on this floor, because currently we're at 56, but that's okay. So I'm hoping the Sepulchre exit is right here, so we don't have to do the jumping part. Yeah, okay. We're out, we've done the whole floor. We went to the shop, decided not to buy anything, we'll buy something on the next floor. Save some cash. Okay. I'm scared. You know, I'll say it. Anytime you have a curse over your head, especially lately, I do feel a little scared, a little skittish. I think I'm gonna pass this time around. Although, again, this would allow us to hit the cavern, which would allow us to get additional level 12 gear, and then we can buy a healing flask, because I used one earlier. Yeah, you know, to buy level 12 gear, it actually does seem pretty nice. What I will do, no. I was gonna take Armadillo Pack, but we don't have a shield. I take it purely for the arbiters that we might have to deal with, but we'll just go. Good luck. This is the longest I've been with a curse for quite some time, so I'm a little nervous. Please don't somehow aggro on me and kill me. Okay. Activate the sword. I see him. I see him. Easy enough. Sword, stop it. Because, look at that, we got another curse chest to deal with. Nobody handles me like you do. Fantastic. If your curse and pet serenade to you dies as Quark, you figure it out. You be the tester on this one, okay? Why is it always me? There's like 4 enemies back there to kill if we need to. Oh god. I do not like the flying enemies, also do not like the elites. That's why we have Serenade equipped. Oh my god. 2 of them? That was not my bow. 2. Serenade's gonna chill out for a bit. I might as well go down here and hit the next teleporter. Get out of here. You're not gonna kill me today. Okay, he almost killed me today, but he didn't. No. The heck teleporter? Was that one of my freaking units? Get away. Get away from me! Hey. I don't know what's giving me biters, but that's something that I'm also gonna have to get rid of. Not a mimic this time around, unfortunately. You know what? Buy the cough syrup immediately. Make my life a little bit easier for the floor. I see the scroll, we'll get it. Not sure exactly what's happening. It's the freaking biters, man. Yeah, biters plus predator, great combination. The enemies don't attack you, they just attack your biters. Oh, it's the vampire killer. My weapon is giving me the biters. It certainly is not desired nor ideal. Goodbye, Serenade. We'll probably come back to the shop and try to buy something in a minute, and hopefully get a good mimic item. But for now, I would like to see if there's a weapon shop, and maybe grab a new replacement vampire killer. Then I wouldn't have to worry so much about stop going after the biters. Wouldn't have to worry about spending the money re-rolling. The re-roll would just be a part of the new weapon. What the heck was that? Honk. Look, I've been to the to the bank a lot recently. We can handle the floor and we know what to expect from it. Excuse me, coming through. Key. That's just the lower room, I see it. So let's just get out of here. Giving me the biters sounds like an 1800s disease. I've got a bad case of the biters. Oh, I've got a case of the biters. Be a good boy and go to the store and get me some cream. Get your grandma some cream. For these biters. Oh. Grandma, you always have the biters. Oh, I almost missed. In fact, I think I did miss. I think it was something else that got the kill on that one. I will say, I'm trying to like remember the previous run that we had where we actually were using Vampire on Dracula here, Vampire Whip on Dracula. On that run, I do remember having good use of the root. We would root Dracula, roll behind him, and then we were able to actually get in like an extra couple of hits on him because he wasn't teleporting away. Since we don't have the legendary version, that's not gonna happen this time. But should hopefully not be too much of a problem. I'm just throwing it out there as a reminder to myself that that's something that we should expect. We should expect when we actually get to the fight for us to do less melee damage. Luckily for us, it does seem that the achievement is for killing phase 2 with the weapon. As a result, we can just use our Nerves of Steel if we need to. It is a great weapon. It'll get the job done very easily, in fact. Dracula is a little bit weak to ye olde ranged weapons. Biter saved your ass with that. Well, I mean, I've got disengagement, but you're not wrong. The Biter did kill that one golden kamikaze. Ooh, we do get new weapons. Not a mimic. Was this a skill shop? It's gonna be a little bit backtracky, but that's okay. If it was a skill shop, we should definitely get a vampire killer. If it's a skill shop that's the mimic, then we are going to have to grab something. Probably a new Serenade if we can get it. I mean, a level 14 Serenade would be awesome. Let's keep exploring for a minute. We're not quite done. No reason to buy anything as of yet. I know who you are. I know who you are, and I think I know how to handle you, too. Thank you. There we go. Now we've activated, or reactivated our Serenade. I do love that it still tries to attack enemies, even when I'm trying to, like, interact with the map or a scroll deposit of some sort. We already have 3 in 1. That's very good. Save that until the end, just in case we take a big hit and hit disengagement. Serenade left, that's okay, because this is the platforming, and we don't need Serenade for this. Skill shop, or skill issue shop. Does that mean I should go to the shop, or I should ignore the shop? Would you go to that shop when you need help, or when you don't need it? Beware platforming phasing mummy. Oh, was that disengagement? Oh my god, it was. Maybe we'll just ignore this one. It's a huge hit. How did I get hit so much? I had like 40% health. Maybe it takes like 30% of your health. I don't know. We can do it one more time. I don't think we'll die because we have 1 hit. So. Sometimes the game can get a little bit wonky with platforming like that. Like if there's just like 1 tile, and you're like trying to jump onto a 1 tile gap, you'll mantle when you don't intend to. Happened before, and it'll happen again, goddammit. Just checking. That second jump is always so high. My dude's feet must really hurt after all this. Even just stepping on like the retracted laser spikes. Leg hugger. I don't understand leg hugger. Leg hugger's a weird item for me. Everything's dead, everything's dead. That's a lore room. We're done. Okay, if we're done, let's go fight the mimic. It is gonna be a skill shop mimic. And so if this is the weapon shop, let's get some new weapons and then we'll fight. This is the skill shop, this is the mimic. Let's get some new weapons and then we'll fight. I had the wrong shop. Vampire Whip and Firebrands are both at level 8. I'd love to make them both 12. I mean, we definitely can, they're just right here, so. Upgrade. Upgrade. If we want to reroll them, we can reroll them later. You know what, let's reroll the shop and just look to see what they do. You know, I don't think we're gonna have a shield on this run. I think we're gonna have Nerves of Steel. It's gonna make phase 1 of Dracula so much easier than normal. And so what if we don't have the ability to parry all the time? We don't need it. What I do need is to come down here and fight you. How do you know which one is the mimic? Well, it wasn't the food shop and it wasn't the weapon shop, so something tells me it's gonna be the skill shop. Double damage, powerful grenade 12. You're right, it doesn't show double damage on the skill. Would you look at that? I mean, we're currently at a level 7. I'd love to upgrade the Serenade, but if we're not gonna be able to, we can at least upgrade the grenade to a level 14. That's pretty good. Okay. So that we just immediately triggered disengagement off of that engagement. Okay, take the grenade. We're gonna re-roll it, of course, but it's like the mimic was invincible when it spawned, so it didn't get hit by the fire. The fire landed behind it. My first attack didn't stun it at all. I hate fighting those mimics. What it is that I just don't have time to practice them. They're so freaking hard to kill, and they're so tanky and so dangerous that I just want to kill them as quickly as possible, so I try to cheese them whenever possible. Which means you're not really practicing the fight, you're just practicing ways of cheesing it. Dun. That's okay, at least I have a 1 kill streak. Dun dun. Dun. How's amulet? 13,000 HP. 32 scrolls. 3246. It's pretty good. Probably gonna roll this. Get rid of the double damage on that grenade. Level 14. Nerves of Steel. I would like to have more damage on a burning target. And shots pierce, perfect. Fighters crawl from the dead on the firebrand. We don't care about this fight. Yeah, this is fine. Cheesing is just winning smarter. I hope so. Have to fight Clock Boss. So waiting for disengagement to come back. I don't want to pay 1,000 for it either. It should just be like 2 seconds. 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So we're gonna activate Serenade, run away, throw the powerful grenade. It'll spread oil. Serenade also spreads oil. Nerves of Steel doesn't have burn anymore, but we have Firebrand for burn. So toss in a Firebrand. Keep your distance, fire, dodge roll appropriately. We don't have a shield, which I would prefer to have, but that's okay. Just give it a second. Give it one tiny little, there we go. Clock Boss. I fought you so much these days because you're the passageway to the Dracula fight. Maybe this is why they made the Clock Boss the passage to the Dracula fight, so people would fight you more often. Maybe this is the reason for you existing. This won't end well. I'm glad I don't have a sense of smell. Why are there a lot of rocks in the clock tower? What's up with that? What's up with the rocks and the crystals everywhere? 33. We'll probably hit 35 and then maybe go for a little bit more HP and stuff. Yeah. Where's the fight? We're getting there. We're getting there. Corrupted Power 10L. Increase the damage you deal by 50% for 6.5 seconds. You take 30% more damage during this time. Freeze, oil, bleed, arrow, poison. Generates a shield when used. For how long? For like half of a second. Really? You're half of a second? No, I don't want half of a second. Like 2 seconds, I wouldn't even consider it. Like half a second. It's like you can block 1 hit from this, but you gotta, use it ahead of time. Oh, or you could just dodge roll, or you could parry, or you could just like, not be there, or you could kill the enemy and then, hey, they can't even hit you. Like, see ya. Legendary should really only be weapons. It would make my life a lot easier for certain. Oh, do we need to reforge anything? Fighters crawl from the dead. Yeah, we do. Fighters. Double damage. Double damage. Double damage. My god, that was so expensive. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to afford a healing flask on the floor. That was ridiculously expensive, but I didn't want to do double damage. Orc, have a good night. Thanks for being here. Happy almost weekend. Happy almost weekend indeed. Indeed. Okay, I'm ready. Let's do it. Dracula's Castle. Don't worry, it'll load at some point, I hope. I haven't had a lag in a while, like a get hit, the game freezes for like 4 seconds lag. Had it once today. There we go, my lord. It's like gotta build the level 8 times because this doesn't build it correctly the first time or something. Still an incentivized biome. It'll basically always be an incentivized biome forever. I'm also apparently never gonna trigger Predator because everything dies in 1 hit. I mean, we're doing a lot of damage with the burn. It's only 7,000 DPS, but... Oh, I lost my serenade. I was not paying attention to her. Hey, old man Dracula visit. That's what we're going for. Put a couple more scrolls in. Why? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I don't know why I just decided to take a couple of hits there for pretty much no reason. That was very stupid. I'm gonna do it immediately. Oh, dude, a card! Oh, dude, I got a playing card! Oh my god, I love this one! Growing for content. Actually, I'm gonna take the playing card, so it'll save me against a curse. And then also, don't forget about this. All right, I'm ready. Okay, well, there's 5 kills. Or... And... Curse lifted, all right. Apparently, whenever I lift the curse, I have to switch back to the vampire killer. There's a reason for it. I gotta be I gotta be prepared. I have to understand how this weapon operates. It has to be like an extension of my own body. By the way, we should have probably gone for a little bit of HP at this point. You jerk. What's weird is that, like, in my head, I can't tell if I think it needs to be upside down or rotated. Like, it flips upside down, and then in my head it's like, press left to go right, because it's upside down, but it's not, it's just, it's flipped, it's subtly different. So if you're wondering, like, Abe, it's easy, you press left to go left, right to go left, right to go right. It's not that simple, because in my head, that's not the change. The change is not a flip, it's a rotation. A lot of gold. You know what? I think we will be able to afford a plus 18% health. We gotta take it. I think we will be able to afford a healing flask if we want one, because we have so much freaking money from this floor. Hold on. What do you want? I can't see where I am. The text was in the way. I thought I was getting hit by Dracula's attack. Wah! It's Dracula, you see. Wah! Thank you for the scroll. Just find a Philosopher's Stone. We're getting close to 40. Take one more point in brutality, but I think I'm gonna alternate now. Like brutality. Brutality and then health. Maybe just the next ones are just gonna be in health because, like, I don't know, I feel like I could use a little more HP. Still want to have HP. I am, like, bleeding everywhere too. Oh, you didn't drop anything. You just became an elite. Fine. It's a scroll of healing. Exactly what I wanted. Now I don't feel guilty. Wish I wouldn't grab onto ladders when I'm trying to crawl them. It's my HP and I want it now. So I gotta remember, we have to get the killing blow. So I think what I'm gonna do is, during phase 2, stop that. During phase 2, I will put away Serenade forever, and then I'll just rely on my primary weapon. Serenade should help us a lot getting to that point though, because remember, the last time we did this, I didn't use a, alternate weapon. I basically just used the vampire killer, and this time around I'm gonna be more proactive about using not only the bow in our backpack, Serenade as well. Wall food. Gonna be cursed, but at this point, curse doesn't matter, does it? It's pretty good. This is more of what I should hope for and plan for, I think. No more of this take HP. Take raw stinking damage. Oh my god. Really? I thought that was a special chest that could only drop things. Instead it is a mimic. I mean, props to Dracula, right? Ask me how many vampire killers I find on my run, one in each biome. It's a Selvito. I find a lot more now that I've removed all the other brutality weapons from the game. Turns out, makes it a lot easier, doesn't it? I don't know what Dracula did. He kind of just like popped in and then popped out. Wow, the one hit from the fire. I was holding the wrong weapon and I still killed you in 2 hits. So we can go to 38 or we can get 13% more HP. I'm gonna go over the HP. I want a little bit more health. Our damage is fine. Save. There's a large floating polyhedron in the middle of the room and nothing else. What if I touch it? Nothing. I don't even feel much more saved than before. What an inept object. There's a few things in the game, in these lore rooms, that make me think there's more to them, but maybe that's literally just, you know, a save point from Castlevania and it doesn't do anything because this is a different game. Or maybe there's a secret there, I don't know. I know of one secret, but it's in the castle and we need a shovel to get it, I think. Oh my god, didn't see you. I need my own weapon back. Yes, I am used to the vampire killer, actually. My little 1-2 punch has been working for quite some time. Don't mess it up. It's another shop. We only got 1 skill from the last shop, so getting another shop is totally acceptable. Gotcha. It is a skill shop too, so we'll go brutality. I would just love a serenade, basically. If you can give me a serenade, that would be perfect. Well, we can get a level 11 flame trap, but gotta admit the serenade is actually very helpful. Dracula was just checking in on you. He's being a good host. I wonder if the I wonder if the or sorry, I wonder what the serenade's actual crit damage is per second. Because it is not listed, which I think is amusing. Would you like a drink? Apparently, Dracula is Count Chocula, trying to make us drink his Ovaltine. All right, there's plenty of food. We're gonna feast and leave. Right there, right in front of my face. At the end of this hallway. So for the first phase, Serenade is gonna be there. For the second phase, Serenade is gonna go on Y, I think. That's what I think. That's what I think. Oh, that must be the food shop down there. I mean, we're only at 87% health. Let's get the food. We might as well be at 100% health for the fight. We have 20,000 HP. Just barely hit that 20,000 mark, which is great. 37 brutality, it's pretty good. 37.58. I believe on this run we had 5 bonus scrolls, or 5 higher than you would normally expect to be. At a minimum, basically. I have 1 scroll fragment left over. It seems like a good number. We've done all the enemies, we've done all the rooms, we have the items that we want. Yep. We're gonna get rid of Predator too. I don't know what I'm gonna take. What should I take instead of Predator? Go home, Dracula, you're drunk. So don't take No Mercy, that might screw it up. We'll take Disengagement. Increase your health by 20%, 19%. That's another 4,000 HP. Vengeance, dude. Vengeance I kind of like just for dealing with the bats. Like if you take less damage per tick after being wounded from the bats, I kind of like this. And doing more damage is always just nice. Tainted Flask is also very big damage buff. Yeah, and then maybe just like some HP. Recovery could also be nice, but I mean, yeah, like if we get hit, it buys us more time to heal. I'll take Recovery. Initiative, maybe. What is Initiative? Your first melee attack? Oh, it's... Initiative for a boss? Nah. Wouldn't this only apply once? Seems inappropriate. Kind of just want more HP. So we're just going raw HP buffs. We're gonna open with this. Wish the Whip Legendary. It doesn't work if you have items in your backpack or in your inventory that you've picked it up, ruined wish on the item. You gotta find a new item. So we can't just wish something, unfortunately. I think we're fine. Oh. Oh, he grabbed me from behind. What the hell? Holy crap. Heal up. That did not go as nicely. Oh, dude. Sorry, Serenade. Spin to win. Spin to win. I should probably heal because I think I'm on. I don't have one hit anymore, but I don't think this guy is gonna one hit me. All right, that was a very good first phase. You know what? I am actually gonna heal up to make sure I have one-shot protection. Once you use it, you gotta heal to get it back. Serenade is like, you traitor. I'd like to think that I left Serenade in the chest of Dracula. and stay dead. Oh, although he did turn into a freaking giant demon. Okay. I think it worked. I mean, we got the kill with the hit from the weapon. Maybe it like threw an arrow and the arrow got the kill. I don't know, but we got the kill with the weapon. Let's see what happens once this animation finishes. Hopefully we get the achievement. Quote ad, he grabbed me from behind. I think only like subscribers or VIPs can add quotes, Mud. So you'd have to do it yourself. Game by motion twin. Did it work? I don't see an achievement thing pop up. What happened? Hold on. Don't tell me like I didn't get the kill with the vampire whip. Does it have to be first phase? What the hell? Oh, game! Why are your requirements for getting these, like, killing blow achievements so strange? Achievements! Dead cells! But I got the killing blow with the whip. Hold on, whip. Vampire. You beat the last encounter of Castlevania with the vampire killer. Let's see. Is this achievement bugged? I've beaten Dracula multiple times with Vampire Killer and I'm not getting the achievement. Make sure the Vampire Killer is actually the thing that deals the last hit. I did the fight without using any other buttons. Maybe the affix killed him. I've done this several times as well and cannot for the life of me get it to pop. I have even gone so far as to only have the Vampire Killer equipped, no amulets, no skills or powers or other weapons, and still it refuses to give me the achievement. Hell, I've unlocked all of his costumes in pursuit of this thing, and I'm on Steam. What gives? Maybe try turning off affixes in custom mode. I think when it was failing for me, it was because I had a shoots arrows version, and the arrows killed him. Confirmed, I was dual-wielding Vampire Killer and Poise Axe with Menagerie. Either I was lucky and my pets didn't kill him, but I made sure my last hit was with the whip and it worked. I also had No Mercy selected and still got the achievement. 100% damage on the second phase. It's not impossible, but people aren't going to think about doing that. It's not 100%. No, here's the thing. If it's you have to do 100% of the damage in the final phase with only the Vampire Killer. That means it's different from other achievements. Hold on. You have to get the final blow with the weapon. I've beaten him twice with it as my weapon, but I don't know if it's been the final blow or fire damage or the owl. Make sure it doesn't have mods that add projectiles to the attack. All right, here's the deal. I'm gonna do a speed run of this flippin' game on BC0 to Dracula to get the damn achievement, all right? But for now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more. Check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel, any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.